Adam, on Friday, former Vice President Dick Cheney endorsed Kamala Harris for president, joining a very long list of Republican officials and legislators and ex-legislators. Who are the top Republicans who haven't endorsed Harris yet that you want to hear from and think would actually help sort of push her campaign with never Trump Republicans or sort of reformed, now never Trump Republicans? Is there anyone on your list?
There is. Look, I think the key is, we're not going to get 20% of Republicans. If we can cross 5% to even 10%, this can guarantee a Harris victory because it's going to be this close. And so I think the ones that have yet to speak out are, people like Mark Esper, who was the defense secretary. Really anybody in Donald Trump's cabinet. I mean, almost none of his former cabinet members have endorsed him, which is incredible. I really would like to see Mike Pence take the step of saying, I'm not going to write somebody in. I mean, it is your right as an American to write somebody in. If you literally can't stomach Harris, fine, write somebody in. Don't vote for Trump. But let's be realistic here. You really have two choices for president. Of course, I would love to see George W. Bush speak out. He's not going to, from what I understand, and I understand that because his view is, I was president, that's enough. But I'd love to see General Kelly, H.R. McMaster, the people in the national security establishment that know the damage that Donald Trump could do. They need to warn fellow Republicans because there's still a lot of Republicans that care about national security. Half of the Republicans were voting for aid to Ukraine, for instance. How they can support a guy who's made it clear that he's going to abandon Ukraine actually blows me away. And if you'd have told me that that would happen 10 years ago in the party of Ronald Reagan, I never would have believed you. So there's a number of people that we're still trying to get to come out, and I'm talking to these folks every day. We'll see if they do.
So, in an interview with CNN's Dana Bash, Harris said that she would be open to having a Republican in her cabinet. If you were asked, would you serve in President Harris administration's cabinet?
I certainly would. It depends on what the position is. If it's something I'm not passionate about or something I don't think I could do well at, then I wouldn't do it. But if it, I love defense, I love foreign policy, and I think that's where she's frankly shown she's a little more hawkish on foreign policy than Democrats have been. So that would be a good area to bring a standard Republican in. I would certainly be open to it. I mean, look, I want her to succeed. Obviously, I want her to win. I want her to succeed. And I think for the most important issues that this country is facing, which, even though it doesn't get enough attention, to me is Ukraine's ability to defend itself against a Russian invasion. She's the best candidate for that, and I would love to help her in any way achieve that goal.